For many of us, corruption is not a distant concept. It is woven into our daily lives. Sometimes it is obvious, like buses equipped with station announcement systems in theory, but not always usable in practice. Sometimes it is invisible, like being quietly excluded from opportunities because you dared to expose wrongdoing. Each example shows how corruption chips away at dignity, access, and equality. Speaking up is not easy, and I know this myself. When we report corruption, we are met with questions like, who would not do the same if they were in power? We are asked to justify why care about fairness at all, even when some believe bribery is the only way to obtain life-saving services. We find ourselves explaining that everyone's fate matters, including those who cannot afford such bribes and those whose lives depend on systems functioning as they should. This is why empowering young people, investing in, supporting, and protecting them is essential. Young people cannot fight corruption while being emotionally exhausted, socially isolated, or legally unsafe. The contributions of civil society organizations, including organizations of persons with disabilities and youth movements in anti-corruption efforts, should be valued, respected, and recognized. We call for the governance systems that uphold the rule of law in good faith, not selectively or punitively. Young people express readiness to engage. They want to be recognized as rights holders, integrity guardians, and co-creators of reforms. As a young person with disabilities myself, I want to highlight something often overlooked. Corruption affects disability inclusion work directly. No cause, no matter how noble it might be, is itself immune to corruption. Neither is any specific group of people. Bribes, gatekeeping, discrimination, and selective enforcement make inclusion harder. Without proper anti-corruption measures, stigma-free law enforcement, and meaningful civil society participation, the negative effects of corruption reach every community, including ours. We need organizations led and founded by persons with disabilities to serve not only as service providers, but also as watchdogs, think tanks, advocates, and media voices. That requires your support from national governments, local authorities, international institutions, and donor community. It has not been a long time since civil society, especially the youth, are being called to get involved in the UN's work, and this needs to be sustained. Corruption touches us all, but it does not impact us equally. The voices of those most affected must be fully heard.